Welcome back to the Kellogg's Nutrigrain Ironman Series preview show. The ex-Stein boys, one is the endurance animal, one dominates the shorter events. This year they will be going head to head. It's going to be great to see who comes out on top.
You know, I always said this, I think Shannon's the best Ironman. I'm not just a bystander, I've trained with him and stuff like that, and I know how well he goes, and I think he's definitely the best Ironman of all time. I mean, when he's on, you can't beat him.
You know, I was 17 competing in a professional series, and I've won, I don't know, 5 of the last 8 Kellogg series, 4 of the last 5, and I think it's been particularly hard for him to be my brother. It's not with a big head in saying that, but I think it has been, and he's won 3 Coolangatta golds now, and that's a record. And I think last year when he won that last race, he finally felt that he made his mark in the sport, and I think that's why he's come back to the Kellogg's this year. He doesn't feel like he's in my shadow anymore.
No, he's putting in a lot of work that he wasn't doing the last few years. I know he really, really wants it, and he knows he's going to have to do different things to what he was doing, and he's doing them.
I don't do too much training with Kane, but I do swim with him every morning, and he's flying when he swims. He trains harder than anyone I've seen in the pool, so that motivates me because I'm getting older now, and those swim sessions are quite tough.
Shannon's just so consistent. Shannon will never get outside of the top 3 or 4, I don't think. Whereas a few of the other guys can get 7th every now and again or something like that. I just think that Shannon's just consistent every single race and usually is winning.
It's just a motivation that comes from within with Kane. I think if I went down the beach with my board under my arm, ready for an hour training session, I'd be out there catching waves for an hour. With Kane, he could go out there and do 10 5-minute efforts as hard as he can and be spewing up by the end of them.
I think this is the biggest year that I've seen for him. You know, I think I can see the nerves in him already, sort of thing. He's definitely doing things that he's never done before. And I know it will absolutely kill him if I beat him. Like if he beat me, honestly, like why wouldn't it be? I'd talk about it, or it'll just be fine. But it will honestly, it will kill him if I beat him.
That is going to be a great battle between those two very competitive brothers. Now, ladies, keep an eye out, because these next 2 boys, they've promoted the sport, they've dominated the sport for the last 10 years. They're a couple of very good-looking roosters, and their names are Kai Hurst and Zane Holmes.
The year off has sort of given me a renewed enthusiasm. It was tough watching from the sidelines last year, and a couple of those races I was there, and yeah, it was extremely tough watching, knowing that I should have been there, mixing it with those guys. The body can always take it, but it's probably more the mental side of it that has been refreshed, and you know, I really enjoy training now. You know, I love getting down there and going training.
Preparation hasn't been too bad. You know, obviously I've got no excuses at all. You know, I had a great winter away with my swimming and racing overseas, and since I've been back, you know, I've been stuck into it. The goal for me at the end of the day is to try and be as consistent as I can with all 4 disciplines. My board, my ski, and my running starting to feel better as the weeks progress. So, given that I can keep consistent with it, you know, it should be a great year.
I'm more positive about it, I'm excited about it, and you know, and especially with the way the series is this year, you know, I've got a bit of a spring back in my step, and looking forward to it.
We haven't raced a 2-hour race for such a long time, but I know for me it's like riding a bike. You know, you're never going to forget how to do it.
Last Friday afternoon was pretty rough and rugged. I wasn't even going to go. I had a lot on at work. An unexpected one popped up, stood up in front of me, quite heavy, right on the bank, and last minute decision to roll. And I rolled, and I didn't quite get a good enough grip on my front handles. I tore the board out of my hand, and my ring finger was the only thing left hanging on, and it just snapped it. And the worst things went through my mind there. That's it for me. The series is, series is gone. It's happened. There's nothing I can do about it now. So I've got to back myself and be confident that I can still do it.
After the break, we meet a couple of the most experienced competitors going around and meet some of the up-and-coming rising stars.